tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Everybody, what it is, what it do, how are you? Welcome to Royale Urban Media. It's your girl Cortese and your boy
Chris. What's up, Tease?
What's up, Chris? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey,
how
you
was
doing?
your day?
I had a good day. I had a really good day, actually.
Good for you.
How was your day?
It was good until I got the bad news.
Well,
but
I told you already.
Down them because I like the company. So.
Control what you can control. We're gonna keep it moving.
I'm still mad. All right, but that's okay. So today's segment is on motivation. Give it up for motivation, Mr. Wilbur. Mr. Wilbur, is it Wilbur or Wilbur?
It's Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Mr. Wilbur.
You know, see what happens.
That is
so call me Cortez.
That is so country.
You know what happens?
Yeah, I call you Cortez now, right?
You start talking so fast, and in your head you don't pronunciate every syllable, every part of the word. So you say Mr. Wilbur.
And we black.
You do it all the time.
It's a.
And I don't say Wilbur. I never do.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Wilbur. I'm so sorry. Y'all, I owe a special thanks to Chris, y'all, because he brought Chipotle to the table today. We eating real food with a real producer. Wait, is he a real producer?
Who,
is
Mr. Wilbur? Mr. Wilbur. So for anybody who don't know the joke.
I'm sorry, it's so funny. Oh, God. Go ahead.
So Mr. Wilbur is a real producer.
Really?
But Mr. Marcus is the real producer.
Okay.
Well, let's me correct that. I am a real producer. I was a producer way before he even started.
Oh. Well, just
in the early 90s, sir.
Thank you. Yo, we already know.
In college. Wow. That's what I do.
We didn't know.
Berkeley College of Music. That's what I do.
You've been everywhere.
You know what? I would say something to you about that comment, but I'm gonna leave that
alone. No. Like I feel like your resume is really good. No. You've been to the Baltimore School of the Art. Like what? You got a lot of friends. You know what? You know
what? I'm not to take that from Cortese.
Nah. Tell him I'm serious, Chris.
I'm sorry.
Get off your phone.
Grandma's texting.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's about.
Hey, Grandma. Is she alright?
Yeah, she good.
All right, but tell Mr. Wilbur I was serious about what I just said. I said he was popular.
You said he was popular when?
Just now, and he said he don't know how to take it from me. I meant it.
There was no shade in that.
Oh, there was no shade.
No, Cortese, if she start laughing when she say something, she being shady.
Okay. Right.
No, just laugh.
She can't. Even when she keep a straight face through the shade, eventually it's gonna crack. She's gonna crack that laugh. Right? I'm just telling you what I know.
Yo think he know me.
Am I wrong? Anyway, so today's show, everybody, is about motivation. It is Taco Tuesday. Cortese broke Taco Tuesday because she got a bowl, but it's cool.
I didn't want to eat a burrito on air, y'all. Y'all watching me. It's different.
It's a taco. But
Not
I'm
on
actually
air.
low-key surprised because, Cortese don't like when people watch her eat. So, I'm surprised she even eating.
Look.
Yeah.
I ate today, but I'm still hungry. Yeah.
No, so I have a guest, actually, that we're going to have on the show. And she actually has a YouTube channel where she records her her evenings or her dine outs. Mm-hmm. So she'll go to a restaurant, check out the restaurant, whatever. And she won't let anybody know that she's recording her whole, time there with them.
Girls be doing?
What girls?
I'd say a whole bunch of them do that. I'd say, what they just want somebody to see them eat?
Well, that's probably. I don't know what they doing specifically. That might be what they doing, but I know, somebody I met. That's what they do. Okay. And I'm actually kind of hoping that we can do a collaboration with her and have her, bring us in for an episode on her show where we could dine out with her, but also, test the food, test the water. Because me and Quatis talk about it all the time. Matter of fact, Southern Blues next Tuesday, right?
I love to eat.
Which one y'all going to?
Which one is
which one
owner?
you prefer?
He's the owner of all three. His name is Anthony.
What's his name?
Anthony.
So Mr. Anthony, Chris and I, and Mr. Wilbur as well. We coming for you. Okay?
I went there Sunday. I just missed him.
Did you? All right. So can you shoot him a text and let him know like we coming up there? And we gonna.
I got to hit him probably through somebody else because I don't have his direct number.
That's fine.
Okay, but, we need you to reach out to him because next Tuesday we're gonna have Southern Blues like we doing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and, so you're gonna have Southern Blues food.
Mm-hmm.
We
are supporting Southern Blues next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Southern Blues next Tuesday.
And the food was good.
Which
I went to the one out there in Baltimore, Annapolis. No, it was in Hanover.
Oh,
it's right there by Jessup.
I know where that's at. Is it? What about the one on Harford Road though?
Harford Road is good too. That's by my house.
But he
goes all three of them, but
he owns that one.
Yeah, he owns that one.
Okay, that's what.
And he owns the one on the west side.
So it's cool if we go to the one on Harford Road because
that's fine.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That's fine. Yeah.
So what did you get?
I got the turkey wing breast dinner.
And what did it come with?
It came with I didn't even know that it came with rice and gravy underneath.
Oh, stop.
So I had to eat baked stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to eat rice that much, but I ate a little bit of rice. I had some collard greens.
Okay.
And I had cabbage.
Mm-hmm. They have cabbage.
Yes, Lord.
How was it?
Cabbage was off the chain.
Oh my God.
It wasn't crunchy. It was nice and soft.
Yeah, my mom makes really good cabbage.
Really well.
Wow.
And I got to give it up for Anthony let me give him some hand claps.
A round of applause. Why do people say hand claps?
I got to give it up to him because a lot of people don't know this. Me, him, and his other buddy, we was fighting, and my first year, we fought him and another guy downstairs in the in our little gym. It was me and this other dude, and I'm not gonna say his name, but it's just good to see because he was in the dance department, you know, and I'm just so proud that. Anybody from Baltimore School for the Arts who's doing what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that, but he's cooking. Mm-hmm. And he's really doing it. So it's like, man, I'm like 3 restaurants. Then I went out to the one out there. I said, dang.
It was nice?
It was nice.
Was it bigger than the one that's on Harford Road?
They kind of like the same.
Okay.
They kind of like the same.
Okay.
You can sit down, but it's more like a sit down carry out kind of thing, But it's still cool, because most of the people just go there and carry out anyway.
Yeah, I love the setting.
The setting within the name itself. Me and my buddy Mark Copeland, I was just with Mark Copeland Sunday too, and he always talking about that name Southern Blues. So we might try to hook up with Anthony and try to do a thing of Southern Blues with the jazz and everything because the name itself, that's what we do. We do
that's
jazz.
Really nice.
So Mark is probably the most. Mark Copeland is the name from Berkeley College of Music. He teaches there and everything. And that's my man. Giving him a shout out too. I'm giving everybody a shout out today.
Yeah, that's what's up.
This is Rum TV.
That's
so
right,
hey,
on Mixstation Radio.
musicians on Mixstation Radio.
Yeah.
And so we talked about that a minute ago. He said, man, Southern Blues, man, you need to have a band up in there. So we talk about that. But then there's so many other cats like Terrence, Terra Cafe. That's another place that I love too. Especially when it's outside during the summer where they do the barbecue stuff at. Right now it's kind of cold. But, it's just, I'm just proud of Andy because he's doing it,
Right.
And I haven't heard of this during a pandemic at that. Open up a store during a pandemic.
Right.
And I'm giving so anybody out there that know Andy, tell him reach us. He can call us at Mixstation Radio 1-855-493-6499. All right, family. The number is right there on the bottom of the screen. Right. And just call in. If anybody want to call in about other restaurants that maybe we have missed.
Exactly.
Give them a shout out.
Give us a shout out.
Give them a shout out.
I know I want to name some more, but I want y'all to do that. So, because I eat them at all, but I can't eat like that now. And I can only, it'll take me 3 days to finish food. So I'm just finishing up that food, a little bit today. And I probably still won't finish it until tomorrow. Because I can't eat like that.
Two things. Number one, when you going to be back to normal?
I really don't want to go back to normal.
You don't want to?
I really don't. I'd rather.
That's different.
I'd rather eat like this.
Okay.
Because it really shows me that if it I'm spending less money. Mm-hmm. Really, my son, he's the eater. Only thing I eat.
You gonna blame it on him?
No, he eats. So like today, I ate oatmeal. I drink a lot. I drink all water. Y'all see that? I do put my little things in my water. And oatmeal and yogurt.
Wow.
Yeah, oatmeal and yogurt.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
And maybe some eggs.
Like
scrambled eggs.
Oh, scrambled. Okay.
Yeah,
you don't like boiled eggs?
I do, but right now my body, I don't want to. It has to break it down because I got a small stomach.
I got you.
So I'm going to do a show on bariatrics because I did that in the beginning of the year. So bring some guests on.
You don't think that you got to treat yourself sometimes?
Well, when I treat myself, it hurts
he had
me.
the crab cake.
I had the crab cake, right?
That's what
that was before. Remember, that was before the operation.
You're right.
I ate that before the operation. But now when I eat, certain crab, I got crab cakes from Sam's Club, it tore me up. That one little ball.
So to me, I feel like
part
of the reason why. Okay, yes, today's Taco Tuesday. But
yes, it is. You talking about food?
Right. But I kind of just use that as an excuse to treat ourselves today, right? Because I know how hard Cortese work. I know how hard I work.
Right.
I'm tired.
And she told me she was tired. I was like, all right, cool. Bet that's an opportunity to me to say, yo, let's enjoy something today.
I tell you what.
To compliment all the hard work we put in, all the stuff that we doing, right? So because I already know what her idea of the life that she wants. I know what that looked like, and I know what mine looked like. So every now and then we putting stuff, in front of everything else and saying, you know what, this is the time where we need to, pat ourselves on the back and say, all right, cool, we did a good job. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, next week I'll treat y'all.
Ooh.
So
what?
Next week I'll treat y'all.
Look at that.
It's Marcus' birthday too.
Today?
No, it's the 8th. His birthday.
Oh,
he'll be gone.
Happy birthday! Don't forget I told you first.
I'll probably tell him call in wherever he's at.
That'd be awesome.
That's what's up.
And have him call in on his birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Woodman. I didn't say thank you.
I will treat y'all. No, the Lord just dropped it in my heart to treat y'all since y'all just said that because y'all have been very consistent. And I must say I love the show.
Thank you.
Because it's not one day that I feel like I don't want to come up in here for y'all.
Oh, wow.
Even when I'm upset.
Even when he had to cancel.
Right, even when I had to cancel.
He wanted to be here.
I wanted to be here. I paid y'all for canceling. How about that?
Look, no,
I said, because I can't, I'm going to pay y'all. Okay. What kind of producer is that? A real producer.
A real producer, right?
I'm sorry, that is funny.
Hey, yo, look. No, seriously, though, I know Cortese really appreciate it, but I really appreciate that. That speaks volumes.
Yeah. Jinx, you owe me a soda this time.
Whatever it is, whatever y'all get, I'll cash app it to y'all.
Thank you.
What? Something on my lips?
It's on my lips? No, you're fine.
Your lips messed up? What's up?
What's wrong, Chris? How you reverse it?
I'm not playing this game with you.
He wrote down that I said jinx.
Oh.
But I don't know how to reverse it. I just know how to just throw it on the person.
You know what? You're supposed to say the person's name 3 times. Somebody
really?
gotta say their name 3 times.
Oh, jinx.
No.
No, like I gotta say Chris.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's how you unjinx them. But
I never knew
risk.
that.
It's a risk doing that Because if somebody know you about to say it 3 times and they by the time and they catch you and jinx you, and now neither one of y'all can talk.
Is this considered a superstition?
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say.
It's a silly game that people play.
Oh,
it's a silly game.
But you know
that
what?
must be.
I'm not playing with Cortista because she don't even know how to unjinx me.
Well, now.
I never knew about that. Maybe my son know about that. I don't know.
That's funny.
Unjinx.
Oh, I did want to ask you
Go
one
ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
So about like the jazz thing that you guys are
That we do.
that you're going to be talking about. Can I come play my saxophone?
You can play.
I play alto sax.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Stop lying. I will kick you out that chair right now. Stop lying.
Yeah.
You mean all this
My
time?
oldest brother and myself, we played the alto sax.
And your father never tell me.
He took it. So Dad, I love you, Dad. Yeah, he said he won't learn how to play, but yeah, we used to play.
I never knew that. So you know how to read music. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You really need to teach King then.
She can sing.
Yeah.
And rap.
Cause Jeremiah,
sing.
I know she can rap because I
can
heard
rap,
you
yeah.
rap. But you know, like with Jeremiah, Jeremiah plays the piano. He can play
Really?
the drums.
That's
and
my
he can
next-
play,
my
and
next
he can play
instrument.
the trumpet. He loves the trumpet though.
Get out.
He loves the trumpet.
What?
Well, that's like Steven. Steven plays the saxophone, but Steve can also play too.
Wow.
We all can play. Like I can play. Even Mark can play. You see the keyboard over there?
I didn't know that. I need some lessons. Y'all don't got the patience for that.
Not with you.
I know.
Now,
Look,
if you
I'ma
want to get
take-
lessons, I can give you lessons through my boy Mark Copeland or Talena Smith. Either one. Talena Smith probably more. Mark Copeland is more on the high scale, but he'll still teach you. Through
Look,
Zoom.
I don't want nobody yelling at me, though.
Oh no! Both of these cats, I don't. Do I yell? Yes, on the show I do.
King said you do.
I know King said he just be yelling on the show. He need to calm down.
Like, Molly, because Mr. Wilbur told me to sit down. I said,
I did say sit down, but I didn't yell at though. I was like, say sit down.
But to him, it was a yell. But he all right. You all right, King. I love you.
It's just like Chris was saying to me, what is a real producer? You're not a real producer. My son got offended. My son, Dad, why you keep saying you're not a real producer? You are a real producer.
Oh,
I said,
honey.
Yeah. I said, Chris is just joking, though. He
Oh,
just be joking.
he really love you.
Yeah,
he really
yeah.
respect you.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Wow.
we went through a lot, man. We went through a lot. I think us as parents, and one day Chris will know, when you have kids, and especially when you can train them up the right way because of what your mistakes were, you be able to, this is all motivation, man. I love it. You can really teach them the right way and what not to do.
Right.
Even if the other parent is doing something different,
I
you can
agree.
still show them
I
the
agree.
right way, because everybody say, oh, no, they're going to go over there and do this now. No, they know what is right and what is wrong.
I was like that in the beginning, like freaking out. Oh, he's gonna do stuff differently, but I'm very consistent.
But that's
in telling
it.
him to pray every morning.
Let me tell
like,
you. Let me tell you what I do with my son, and he'll say this. I say to my son all the time. I said, "What are you?" He said, "I'm not a follower. I am a leader." I said, "What are you?" "I'm a great man of God." I've instilled that in him. So if I die today or tomorrow, one thing he gonna know, that he's a great man of God and he's not a follower. He's a leader.
And that's really everything he need to know.
That's it. Because once you start from that plateau, the sky's the
You
limit.
put yourself in that leader position.
Right. Then that way, when other stuff happens,
what?
you be like, "Nah, that's not right.
Man,
Let me
what?
stay away from that."
Man, what? You preaching on this Tuesday night?
we had a show yesterday. And it was like it was on the Heart to Heart show. It's the domestic violence show that we had, and there was a woman on there that got shot in the head.
No.
Got shot in the head, and the other 3 guys that was in the car with her just walked away. And really, the bottom line of the whole thing, she hung around this dude that she wasn't supposed to hang around. Her boyfriend. He walked out. The other cats walked out, but she was in ICU. Now she's paralyzed. She can walk, with the prosthetics and everything, but with
What?
yeah. And it's the bottom line of it. You blessed by association and you guilty by association. She was just around the wrong people. And because she was around the wrong people, things happened. Luckily, she didn't lose her life. But the other people just walked away.
That
And
is so
sometimes,
sad.
but she's motivated. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get her so y'all can have a conversation with her. Oh, it's going to be bananas.
Wow.
It's going to be a banana. Her name is Tanya Johnson.
Wow.
You can look up on Facebook. Awesome young lady. Awesome lady. So I'm gonna send you the
Wow.
link, and you can reach out to her. Tell her that we're from Mix Station. You know, we just did the show with her. And I didn't get to tell her that yesterday because she was just gone. She was just talking. And her story was it was so unbelievable. People had to stop and be like, oh, my God, and come back to the show because it was just too much. But it was so motivating at the end. They're like, wow, you know, she came through it. And who am I to not to get up every morning and get my grind on when she's doing it? Putting everything together and getting it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So let's be motivated, family. Let's be motivated and
sure.
teach your kids the right way. You know, the Bible, once again, if you train up a child when he's young, when he get old, he shall never depart.
We know you
And
tired
with
of
Chris,
hearing about it,
with Chris is a prime example of that. His parents have done such a wonderful job.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Yeah. Huh?
Why you say that?
Chris likes to hear good things about himself. So.
Oh,
That's
my
fine.
God.
That's
And
fine.
it is
doesn't-
fine. That's
fine.
just why he's asking you to go in
I'm
detail.
not going in detail like that. He be talking all the time. I
Exactly.
hear him all the time.
Let me ask y'all.
He don't
something.
hear himself.
Sometimes he do say some crazy stuff, but you know, I leave it right there. I'll be like, okay, Chris, all right,
You heard
got
Mr.
that
Wilbur
one.
say Mr. Wilbur
Yeah.
say it that time.
Let me ask y'all something. I have a bucket list. Things I want to do, things I want to accomplish
Yes.
in my future. But I want to hear from y'all some things that y'all want to accomplish, places maybe y'all want to go. Or Mr. Wilbur, what do you like to do in your spare time? Are you a vacation type of person?
You should
Or
have went
travel?
first since you got all yours out.
Yes.
Hold on. We got a
Age
story
before
time.
beauty.
That's what he's saying. Yeah. I think my main thing is I love to travel, and I think this year, next year, will be the year that I will do that. This pandemic has probably been the best time of my life, you know. But I have to be a real producer right now because I have to go answer the phone.
Just make sure you come back.
I will.
You got hella stuff on yours.
What you mean?
Is your grandmother okay?
Yeah, they
You don't gotta go into detail. I just want to know if she's alright because you like. Okay.
But I must say that
You say because of the pandemic and everything.
yeah, because of the pandemic. Many people say this is probably the best time of my life, though. Believe it or not. And a lot of people say, why? You know, because this pandemic has showed me that that you really have to have a balance, a fully balanced godly life, which this station is about. That's our main purpose here. We want people to have a fully balanced godly life. And what we mean by that, we're not worrying about if it's a sex show or whatever, but we want people to be healthy. And thank God that the person just called back. Amen.
Thank God the person.
Tease, what's
Hello?
on your bucket list?
I'm going to Dubai. That's
Dubai.
number one.
That's a nice one.
You want to go too?
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Dubai. I thought I wanted to skydive.
You change your mind?
I did.
Welcome to Mixtape. I'm sorry, Rum TV. This is Chris. What's on your mind?
Because we think about you. You always saying mixtape.
Mix Station Radio!
Thank you for calling in. You on air with Cortese and Chris. What's on your mind?
Good evening. I was just calling to say hello.
Hello. How are you? I'm blessed, darling. How are you?
Your son wants to say hi. I'm blessed also. The guys, everybody want to say hi.
Okay. Hi.
How y'all doing?
These are fans.
We are well. I was just calling to say hello, and I'm enjoying the show as usual. And I think it's nice of Mr. Wilbur to teach you all next week.
Oh, he's so sweet, ain't he?
Oh, she heard that.
Yeah, she heard.
I sure did. I was listening to all the time as much as possible.
We appreciate them.
Yes, we do appreciate him. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're very welcome. Have a blessed night.
You
Thank
too,
you,
darling.
You play too much.
Heard that tweet? No, you tweeting, huh? You tweeting, huh? What you doing?
So, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilbur, while you was answering the phone, Cortez had mentioned that she wants to go to Dubai.
Okay,
That's
awesome
that's-
spot.
that's
I
in
never
Africa,
been there,
right?
but I have some friends that have went there to sing.
Is that in Africa? That's in Africa, right?
Dubai is like top part
Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Okay.
Asianic. I still call that area Asianic
Okay.
area.
So,
India.
Cortez,
I didn't know that.
pretty sure it's gonna be a pretty expensive trip.
It's beautiful there.
How you gonna
Look,
make that happen?
Rum TV is going to already be taken off. So is my YouTube. So is this face. So I'm just kidding. I don't want to have to worry about that. So if I got to worry about that, then it ain't time for me to go.
So, I guess my question to you is like, do you have a goal? Do you have a plan of how you're gonna get there? How you gonna get?
I'm
the funds
focused
to
on
do
Rum TV and YouTube right now.
that? Okay.
In my pharmacy job. But yeah.
Okay.
And saving. You know, we always talk about saving.
We do talk about saving.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about that often.
So did you save your $10,000 yet? Like, I'm just
Jeez.
joking.
Why are you trying to tell
I'm
everybody?
just joking. Dang.
Look, we might have to rethink this whole.
Knowing you
radio
probably got
podcast thing.
15,000 saved somewhere
Here
you don't
she
want to
go.
try to tell me
Look,
about.
Look, here you go again.
I'm
with
just
that.
saying.
Why you just love to put all my business out on air?
You do look like you got money, so
No, I don't. That's why they always get a bill to you.
so like I got money.
You the one that look like you got money.
That's funny because y'all know I work at Papa John's too. So I walked in there. He was like, "Yo, you always come in here bougie AF." I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, "Oh no, I didn't mean it in a bad way, but you just always so put together, and you know you got your jean jacket
like
on and
you.
this and that." I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm going to say.
He
yeah.
like you.
it was a little cute white boy, but I'm not interested. Thank you anyway, James.
I can't believe you just put this man out here. On
That's not
air.
really his name.
When you just, it don't matter. Look, you really just told this story on air. This is the current situation. Anyway, so Mr. Wilbur, the place that you mentioned you wanted to go, did you plan it? Did you make a way for you to be able to make this happen?
Yeah. I one thing I do, I like to prepare.
That's how I am.
Might say sound like Chris.
And
Was that shit
even when I
focused?
went on my first cruise, you know, I prepared that I had enough money, prepared everything, and I like cruises. But you know, I can get away from that because now this seems like the death trap right now for everything. So
The cruise?
yes, because
Why?
of the corona and other diseases,
Yep.
you're trapped on the ship with the person. So I had to think that too. So I'd rather be somewhere on an island somewhere where I can at least have some freedom. But I got to sail out. I can get on a boat and go somewhere. But
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So you say you been on a cruise before?
yes, I have
Multiple
yeah.
times?
Multiple times. Yes.
Okay. How much money do you recommend somebody have saved up before they go on a trip like that?
I would say, me personally, because I was single at the time. But I took somebody, so I would say round about a good between 3,000 to 4,000. 3,000 to 4,000. You can really splurge with 3,000 to 4,000 because
That's
you're
the
gonna
money
be
I
eating
had in my mind.
because you eating on the ship. So really, you ain't paying that much money. So really, you paying for the excursions if you are doing the excursions. Believe it or not, one of the best times I had was my honeymoon.
On a
I
cruise?
went. No, it wasn't on a cruise. We
Oh.
went to Key West. Well, no.
Is that in Florida?
Yeah.
No. We was on a cruise, right? We was on a cruise, but we was at Key West.
You
and
leave
I
from
think,
there.
yeah, and so that was one of our things, believe it or not. You know, one of the best because we went around the whole island on mopeds.
Tease, have you ever been to Florida?
No.
Yeah.
I'm scared to go now.
Matter of
You
fact,
see the
that's where
alligator?
Marcus going there for his birthday. He's going to Florida this year.
My dad said
It's
that's
very
this
cheap.
Big alligator. I'm not. Nah, for real.
You could see the
That would
alligators.
seem
Listen,
something like
you could
him
see-
he would do.
You could see the alligators on the highway. sitting in the
they
series when
rolling.
you driving down there. Sometimes they be sitting there with their mouth open, sunbathing.
That's scary.
Nah,
What's
they ain't
scary
worrying
about it?
you.
What they gonna do to you?
Bite you.
If you go up
While
to
you
them,
in the car?
yeah, just keep going.
Why you in the car?
No, you can run them over.
No, when I'm telling you how, like,
No, but
their
they be
highway
walking
is
around like they own houses out there or something. No.
I done been to Florida 6-7 times. I don't got no alligator bites.
No.
Because you look like an alligator to them.
Oh, all right. Well,
Florida is a nice place. Florida's a nice.
It
I went
is,
down
it's
there for the last vacation I took. I took my kids to Universal Studios.
He got money.
That that was not about
he
having
said
money.
he said he was treating us. He gotta have something.
He got
What's that?
You crazy. He got here something.
He gotta have something.
You know what? No, speaking of that though, so at some point in time, right? I was talking to one of my friends about this. At some point in time, you were in a position to. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. So somebody I know just got hacked. Their account got hacked.
No.
2 days ago.
No.
Right now, they're a truck driver right now, so they make a good amount of money.
I know who it is.
You think you do, but you don't. You don't. It's not who you think it is.
Dang.
It's
So
more
you
than-
know who I thought of. Okay.
Yeah, I know who you thought.
Okay. Dang.
It's not him.
That's still sad though.
Yeah, but so what happened was they were about to purchase something, and when they went to go purchase it, they looked at their bank account and saying there was an additional set of money that was taken out, and they was thinking, well, the last time I went out, they went to a diner with their significant other, and they gave a tip at the diner, but then when they go back and check, they like, well, that's not the tip that I gave, right? So, long story short, they figured out that it wasn't the diner. Somebody actually went online, somehow was able to get the information, and used it to purchase some things at a Walmart.
Walmart.
But how they figured it out was the person put their name and the other person's name on the pickup because they was gonna pick the things up from Walmart. Stupid, right? So anyway, so they figured it out. They called the police and they called the Walmart to try to hold the person up when they got there. But the person who actually set this scam up is one of them people who obviously believe that, I don't know if y'all know anything about scammers, but they use people that have a high income, one, but two, that the reason why they use people with a high income is because you're less likely to be constantly checking
Checking
your
what you
account.
do.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
If money is coming in and out of your account.
So true.
So, but when you somebody who come from less, even though you got a decent amount of money
Yeah,
now,
you
still be checking your money.
That's right.
And I mean, some people just check their money just to check their money. Some people just can't help but just stare at their bank account all day. So it's really people out here
That's
who's
crazy.
like
I don't do that. Jeez.
I don't either.
I check it, but I ain't checking it.
I'm not gonna say on air how often I check, but I check my stuff.
I check. Hallelujah.
No, but I feel like you should definitely be on top of it. But to sit there and just stare like, dang.
I mean, you don't. I'm not gonna put nobody out there, but it's people out here who stare at their bank account all day.
I don't even want
I
to look at my
can't do
bank
that.
account.
That's I'm sorry, no.
But
Jeez.
so it's so funny, that we was having the conversation we was having, because when you start to come across people who have come from nothing, and now they something and they have something, and they still end up being one of the people where you just never assumed that you would check your bank account all day. Yeah, they checked, and that's how you got caught. But I say all that to say that when we was talking about Mr. Wilbur, having money. Yeah,
Look at him. He's sitting with his legs crossed.
You know what? Don't be telling people
He got
they
money.
can't even see me on this show. That's why I put it
got
over here.
Hey, look.
This big station, baby.
And his chain on.
What was your so what I want to get at is, what was your motivation to get to where you are? Because I know a little bit about your background and what you've told us on the show about where you come from. How did you climb up out of where you were to get to where you are now?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilbur. You're actually being interviewed today. So.
Yeah, tell me about it, right? Right, the motivation
We
is
get
me,
to
right?
eat, but you being
Y'all get to eat, and I don't, right? I get to watch y'all eat, right?
We just gonna take a bite.
I don't know. I don't know if I I'm not one to say that I arrived, but one thing I can say, me and my brother, and the reason why I put my brother in that equation, because we both came from the streets, especially with your father and your uncles and your aunts, and growing up in that neighborhood, it taught us values, especially with our parents. It's like everybody knew each other. We could go to each other's house and eat like it wasn't nothing. Especially peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Lord have mercy. I don't care what nobody say. It's nothing like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich over your friend's house. I don't
glass
care.
of milk.
Yeah, and a glass of milk or water. It don't matter. But the glass of milk was like you was up and you had a little something if you had a glass of milk, But we would use that milk in cereal all the time. But to grow up the way that we did, to see people get killed the way that we did, with drugs during the time of weed coming through, and then cocaine, and then we just started to see a lot of our buddies just die to the side and get killed in the alleys and everything, and people get on drugs. And so I think what my motivation was probably being rooted in the church. Okay. Me and my brother, shout out to United Baptist Junior Church under the direction of Stubby Howard Smith and Isidore Ellis, the musicians. But then also we had advisors. One time my mother was the president of the choir at one time. And then some other people that was a part of us coming up. But that nucleus of the church, going out singing at other churches, and that's how I got into gospel music. And another main part of me growing up too was a store called Upper Way Christian Bookstore that was in Gay Street. It was under the guy that owned that store was Pastor Clavon Burston. Matter of fact, his son is my pastor now, Clavon Burston Jr.
Wow.
Shout outs to him. And shout outs to his father, really, and Mother Burston. Matter of fact, her birthday is coming up soon.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she's be like, I think 80 years old now.
Wow,
yeah.
blessed.
And it started out coming up with her by her giving me a lollipop. I went to the store. At that time, kids, we could walk, because I lived in Douglas. My grandma, Bessie Nichols, she lived in the Douglas court, so I used to walk across Orleans Street to get to Gay Street, Gay Street Strip Mall, and I would just stay over there all day long, just stay in the bookstore and read the back of the albums.
Wow!
Because at that time, my uncle Dwayne Ellis, Anthony Nichols, they was on the albums, Gospel Pearl Records, and then later on, my uncle Dennis was on there too with Lord Cedric and the Haley Singers. I'm gonna bring them on because Lord Cedric and the Haley Singers really are the beginnings of Jodeci starting. So that's another story. But
Mr. Wilbur is famous.
But I'm not famous. And then with us being in music the way that we were with Steven, me and Steven Carrington, who's now with Cool in the Game, and me growing up under gospel music. And then by that time, when I was younger, I got to sing with a lot of big time artists. A lot of them, because where I looked older, but I wasn't. I was just a kid, and so they pretty much put me under their wings, and that's how I knew the ropes before anybody. Way before I even got to Bump School of Arts, I was always singing behind folk, and so cause I was just that kind of cat that really sang with everybody, and what really motivated me to come out of, because I seen so much mess in the street. So I said, okay, now mind you, I'm not saying I didn't do some of that. Yes, I did. As a church boy, yes, I did. But the fact of the matter, I always came back to God. And even with my brother did something. That's why we at first, this studio is called The Lab, if you get what I'm saying, okay? But then as the years went on, we changed it, and now it's Mixation Radio.
Dang, that's what's up.
Yeah, so we come from we come from that, where our father, he was out that mob. and he had 11, 12 houses, man, and he smoked them all up. You know, on the east side, right around our area, right around the corner path, all that, I had all them houses, and he died as an addict. And so to come out to where we are now, to say, hey, we doing something during a pandemic. We still making money. We not hungry. We not going through. Yes, we have some job issues, but God is still providing. It ain't like, you know, like we like, yo, we need $1. We need this, you know. God has really kept us. One thing I do know this is that the people of God, the ones who are really in God, are not struggling. Think about it. The ones who are really in God, they're not struggling. Who really know Him. Because this is a time where you really need to know Him.
Wow.
This is a time where you really got to trust. And church don't have it. Because now your church has to be at home. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have them at home, and if you waited to go to the church to get them, then you just don't have it. So right now, you know, I think that's why I said this is one of the best times of my life, because it's a fully balanced, godly life. Because some people just did church to get away from home. Home should be your peace, not church. Church is my fellowship where I go at that let God to help me to get the peace. But when I go home, I want to have peace. And so, you know, by me traveling and singing behind folks and singing behind some good artists, I learned through years, you know, just because you're going to get burnt. You're going to feel that fire. That's the only way you can have good experience, and to know not to make mistakes. Be more mature, deal with your flesh, self-control. As a man, I've dealt with myself. And the music that I'm writing now is more dealing with living right. You know, and I'll say this now, and I have a song dealing with porno. I have a song dealing with cheating. I have a song dealing with life doesn't have to be this way. You know, I have a song dealing with Romans 1. If anybody know that scripture, is really dealing with the reprobate mind. Because that's what we're going through now with different cultures, people doing what they want to do and no recompense of what's going on. I think we need to speak to the issue. I don't run away from issues. One thing, by me being a correctional officer for 21 years, one thing the jail has taught me, deal with the issue. If something happened, deal with it. Don't wait till tomorrow. Because if you wait till tomorrow, then that thing just going to grow. 10 years later, you done forgot about it, then that dude going to be banging on the side of your head because you ain't give him a coffee. One night, you ain't give him a coffee. And so I learned to deal with issues, learned to deal with all of the problems, even if it's me. I learned to take criticism. As y'all know, amen, because y'all done criticized me a lot on here, amen.
Me
Praise
too, I had to learn that.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to take the criticism. Yeah, you may be a little boisterous one, but then afterwards you say, you know what? Yeah, okay, y'all got that. And that's the way I am. I always been like that. And I learned that from Baltimore School for the Arts.
Wow.
We had a thing called where we would get up in front of folk and we had to sing. And it was this young lady that I did not like at the time. Her name was Crystal Rogers. Her name is Crystal something else now. She's really a Spanish singer. I think she won a Grammy from the Spanish.
Wow.
But the girl is a beast now. She was the one that played in Poetic Justice. She was Tupac baby mama.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Did you know Poetic Justice?
Yes.
Okay. Tupac baby mama in the movie. That's Crystal.
You know her.
Yes, I know her. Yes.
Told you he was famous.
You know what? See now she been funny. See now she been famous.
For real.
Now she been.
That's a popular. You know the movie, right? I was about to say. Well, I can still say it's a popular movie.
It is a very popular movie.
I think you will like it.
With Janet Jackson, and Tupac in it. They both love Poetic Justice.
And you really got.
It was like one of his earlier films that he came out with, and
movie.
She was acting and you know, it was.
I can't believe you didn't see that.
Wow,
you a youngin.
Wow,
I'm gonna really show my age when.
We the same age, so I'm really sad.
When he said Poetic Justice, look, I'm thinking about the Kendrick Lamar song.
And I started singing.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
but she would get on me like crazy, and I used to like, I'm gonna get Crystal right after this class. I'm gonna get her. But we became the best of friends through the years, and I would love to have her on the show. If Crystal, if you out there listening, if somebody can get in contact with her, Eric Dennis down in Florida, get in contact with Crystal for me. So we can bring her on the show, because that will be a wonderful show, because to talk about how we came up through Baldwin School for the Arts and we became who we are, because it's motivational, because we came from the gutter. Like Tupac's story is very motivational. He didn't have to go out the way that he did, because he was not like that at Baldwin School for the Arts. He was not like that. He lived he was not like that. So
for anybody who's listening in and is seeking motivation, it's actually right there in front of you. If you had to reach back into your past or think about all the things that you've overcome, all the times you've been knocked down, all the times that you've been told that you can't do it.
Yeah.
If that's not motivation enough, I tell Cortez all the time, when people be hating on us or hating on you, that's motivation right there.
That's motivation to do it.
Make your haters your motivator.
So many people that don't like me or don't like stuff that I do, I always look at it like, yo, thank you.
I can't stand you though.
Like I don't even be like wanting to prove myself right. I just want to prove you wrong. Like I'm just that competitive. Like that's how my mind works. So anytime I say I'm gonna do something, now I'm about to do it because you don't think I'm gonna do it, and I told you I was gonna do it.
You don't gotta prove yourself to them.
Oh no, I don't. Like I just prove, You
don't gotta prove yourself to nobody. They gonna see in what you do. Remember bloodbath. It's like, I get what you're saying though.
I'm gonna prove them wrong because they said that I wasn't gonna do it. So now I'm gonna do exactly.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
And now it's not.
No, it was still 59. You didn't even say her birthday. Now you phony because we on air and I don't like that. What's on your bucket?
It is your birthday today?
No, it said 807. It's my time birthday.
Oh,
let me tell you something.
Lord,
I celebrate my birthday with you. Remember, I was here.
You did. That's right. It was so long ago.
I know. I know. It's in August. We're in December now.
Oh my God. The shade. That
was shade right there. That was shade, right?
That's fine, but it was long ago. All right, bucket list.
Just to name a few things. So
Okay,
I'm gonna tell
go
you, this is not like a true bucket list in a sense, because this list is something I come up with every day when I'm at work. My computer screen will show, how the screen show you like little pictures of different places in the world. I always like when I come across one that I really like, I'll write it down or I'll save it somewhere.
So these are all places.
Yes, these are all the places that I want to go based on pictures I've seen on the home screen of my computer. Dead serious, like.
But nothing that you actually like want to like skydive. Like you don't want to.
No, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
All right, so these are not activities.
I mean, outside of the plane, like I can fly on a plane, but skydiving not my thing. You feel me? Like,
I got you.
I'm a tourist.
Roller coasters.
I'm not really fond of roller coasters.
Okay, that's fine too. But go ahead. What's on your bucket list?
So this is Magoito Beach in Sintra, Portugal. Disclaimer, everybody. I've never been to these places. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. If I say it wrong and y'all on, listening in, trying to correct me, I appreciate y'all. Y'all can laugh. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all, like, Cappadocia region of Turkey. That's actually a place, if I remember correctly, it's got like these underground tunnel houses. Like it looked really weird, but it looked kind of cool. There's actually like this little phobia with all these holes. You know what I'm talking about? I can't even remember what it's called. Yeah, that it do begin with an A.
Alopecia.
Don't say that because I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think so. No, it's not. That's actually something else. But the
houses actually look similar to like what you would see if you pull that up on your phone.
Okay.
But they underground. So it looked weird, but it looked interesting. Rice terraces in, I'm going to say this is Deja Village, Longsheng, China. So this picture, if I'm not mistaken, was like this really grassy plain. Yeah, it looked nasty, don't it?
Let me see it.
She pulled it up.
Let me see it.
Itching. I hate stuff like this.
I just want to go see it in real life. And crawl down, you can go down there and see all this stuff.
No, thank you.
The one in China, it's like, I'm not joking with y'all when I say it's really like a hill, but the hill is steps. It's grass steps. Like, and it's really deep. It's got like, you shouldn't have looked it up. It's like water running down the side of it. That one was pretty cool.
And all this stuff come up on your computer screen?
Yeah.
Dope.
Stelvio Pass in the Italian Alps. So this one is in Italy. And it's like this glow in the dark, like long twisted bridge.
What?
Yo, it's probably like something that you would do on a date. Like it's kind of got the romantic thing to it, but
oh, wow.
like it looked really cool, especially if you did it at night. Like just imagine at night, it's nothing on the sides of you. It's just this bridge and that little bit of light.
I hope you got rope when you're going through.
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe because it's a tourist attraction. All of these things, I'm pretty sure, are tourist attractions.
Got you.
So, but it's gonna give you that thrill. So I'm not skydiving, but I would do that though.
Right.
Good luck.
Lagoda de Santiago in Cidades, Parish Azores. I'm pretty sure that's a beach. That one's a beach. And it was like the screen, like the pictures that they had was like side shots, so you could see part of the mountain and then part of the sand and the water. It's a waterfall in Ganyar, Regency, Bali. I remember this one, the coastline of Cape Breton Island. This one's in Canada. So Nova Scotia, that's a place in Canada. Yeah, that's a place in Canada. I definitely want to.
Sound like it's Russian.
Nova Scotia.
You know that. I think we that's a topic for another show.
Okay. Wait, what?
What it sounds like is Russian and all of that. It's an ancestral reason for that. But
okay, got you. Okay.
See this.
Half Moon Island in Antarctica. Now, for those
Antarctica.
You're not going to Antarctica.
I mean, come on.
You will freeze up there.
But
yeah, you gotta really go to like one of those winter apparel stores to actually like suit up for that. You can't like wear that and then a scarf and
who said I was gonna wear this? We're gonna be prepared to go.
Who we? I ain't going to Antarctica.
So that's just a few of the ones that I had.
And like you got something there called baloney.
No, you just making up stuff.
Where is it?
Baloney. I don't see that on that. Point to it. Laguna.
Oh.
Quilotoa.
I can't really see from this.
Look, I don't know if
side.
I'm even saying that right. That's in Ecuador.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's another beach. Some of these I can just tell by the names they was beaches because I was looking when I was writing it down. I said, now how am I remember what all of these words? But I know I got a photographic memory, so I know that one was a beach.
Okay, well then you got it.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
It's definitely something that I'm gonna actually bring. So not next episode, but next Tuesday. Oh, we got something planned for it. I'm gonna bring us a PowerPoint in. I'm gonna send it to you so that we can show the audience what the pictures of these places actually look like. Because I wasn't prepared to do all that.
And we can hook it up to the screen.
That's what
dope.
I was just thinking.
Okay.
But it was beautiful, and I think that like when I see that in the morning, that's my motivation. It'd be like, yo, I know I can't afford to go to all these places today, but if I keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm gonna be able to afford to go to all these places whenever I want. Like my grandmother, every time I turn around, she's taking a trip somewhere, and I be like, yo, like that's how I want to be. Like just have the ability to travel once I retire and go wherever I want, however long I want, not worry about nothing. That's the life I want to live. So we just want to get everybody to not be settling for less than what you deserve, less than what you can achieve. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but in the end, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. So only thing that's stopping you is you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my motivation. I want to travel. Chris loves to travel.
You ain't mentioned Dubai.
Well, you got to get with
Dubai, because I didn't mention it because you had already mentioned that.
You
I just
already
added
mentioned
it to
Dubai.
my bucket list.
Because you want to go. Because I want to go.
Leave it to her. She think that I
Yeah,
want everything she wanted.
hopefully, all these places are cool to go to after this pandemic.
I know, right?
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Because a lot of places have so much to do to recover.
Right. To get back to that point.
Until
then,
you just said that, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, it's like
if we struggling, the way we struggling in America.
Imagine the people who don't even have the health care that we do. You know?
Wow.
You know? And so you just got to think about it that sometimes you might have to make your own trip right here. Go up in Shenandoah Mountain some daggone way.
I'm taking a vacation tomorrow. You heard me.
We're going to the inner harbor, everybody.
Oh no.
There you go. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Cortez, is that the only place you want to go?
Goes to Kathy Island.
They gonna hit tell Kathy
no, that's not the only place. And iHeartMedia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can talk about that off air.
Yeah, hallelujah, bless his name.
Amen.
Amen.
Dang, I can't really think off the top of my head, but where I tell you I wanted to go. I do want to go to the Dominican Republic.
You want to go to the Dominican Republic?
I do want to go.
Well, that's probably easier.
I was just gonna say that's a very broad statement.
Well, I haven't been nowhere, so just to be able
you really
to
haven't been nowhere.
I've been to St. Louis.
Yeah, Cortez.
Well, you've been somewhere.
That's nowhere. Well, I'm sorry,
You've
Morgan.
been out of Baltimore. Come on.
I had like once or twice.
Okay, all right. You've been somewhere.
You been to Florida?
Yeah.
I haven't.
So she look, that it's a different mindset. Somebody who's only been somewhere or left Baltimore once to somebody who has gone several different places.
But I am twice her age.
Chris is not, and he has been a lot of places. He's about to go to Vegas.
Why are you telling my business again?
I'm sorry. They don't know when.
I'm about to.
They don't know when.
I can't tell her. We not telling her nothing else. Like, yo.
They don't know when. That's a good thing. You should feel good about. You just told Mr. Marcus business.
That's the CEO of the station. It's his birthday. He can go wherever he want to go at.
Why can't Chris?
But Chris don't want you to tell his business.
Chris, you really feel like that? You got the money.
But you know what? Let me tell you something about these trips now. It's so cheap to go wherever you want to go at.
It's definitely cheap,
Amen.
but the
It's
risk
like,
is high. The risk is high.
Yeah, I told my brother, y'all better just stay in the hotel. Just stay in the room. Don't go nowhere.
No, I'm about to have a ball.
Yeah, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Say
Bless
that.
your heart. All I'm just... We gonna pray for Chris when he take that trip. Just get the oil out. Get the oil.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Hey, yo, I'm looking at Southern Blues, the new location.
Yeah, it's tight, ain't it?
The floor?
Yeah, it's tight.
The floor alone. Like, the floor is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's beautiful. People will put this in their house. He got it in a restaurant.
Yeah. And it's a nice small space. It's a nice
It looks
small
really
space.
nice.
Hope he don't drop nothing on the floor.
No,
Especially
I mean, they they got it going on. He really do.
That floor was
Just check your food before you leave.
I thought you was getting it.
I did. I mean, say it again. You thought I was getting it? No, I said I'm treating. I ain't say I was gonna go get the food.
I mean,
Yeah, because he stays on Cash App.
Yeah, I said gonna cash app.
Got you.
I'm not doing all that,
Dang,
Chris.
the Southern Blues was on the
That's
news.
okay. I don't got no problem picking it up.
Yeah,
It
you
was on the
should.
news.
Yeah.
Look,
Shout out to
bad.
Southern Blues.
Shout out to Southern Blues. We'll be giving a live review on Tuesday.
There you go.
Update. I'm still
Well,
working on
hopefully you can send a text, message Anthony. Just tell him you're from Mix Station Radio, and
Got you. Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Tell him we're from BSA,
Yes, sir.
and say we want him to call in.
Yeah.
He'll probably call in.
He treating all the ladies at the hospitals.
Who?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Look. He got the food with the.
Look, that's how you get your roster together.
Ooh, and then
But you know what?
GBC.
A lot of even my aunt said, you know about Southern Blues? I said, yeah. So that's my man Anthony. He owns them. She said, yeah. She said that food is so good,
It definitely is.
and it's not salty.
No.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? When you go to some soul food,
That's actually,
it's
look,
salty.
honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's one of my issues with restaurants right now is that you can't season my food the way that I would season it because you have to make it so bland so that it appeases everybody. And they would
But it
rather
don't.
you. Well,
it depends on how you season it too, Chris.
I
Because
mean,
you don't
it
need
does,
salt
but
for everything.
no, you don't. But
He got
like,
bread
you,
pudding in his joint. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
You to a certain
She
extent,
can
like
happy.
they can.
Man,
My
what?
bill must gonna be
They
off
can
the
have-
chain.
I
when
wouldn't
y'all go
do
there.
that.
Okay.
No.
All right.
It's almost like they season it the bare minimum because you got people walking around that got high blood pressure,
That's
diabetes, and this and that, and so they would rather you put your additional seasonings on the food than to put it on there for you, and then you can't eat it because it's too much.
This is
true. You know what I'm saying? So to me, and don't get me wrong, it doesn't necessarily. It's not a bad thing. I understand why it is that way, but you're never gonna go to a restaurant and get the taste that you're gonna get at home.
That's true. You're not at home. Bottom line, it's not your mama cooking either.
It's not.
It's not.
But I still look forward to our Tuesday at Southern Blues.
I'm really excited about that.
I am too because I've never had it.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I was supposed to be treated there one time, but
it never happened.
And you actually are. Technically, you are.
No, Mr. Wilbur wasn't the one who offered the treatment.
No, technically, you are being treated.
Somebody else that offered it to you.
Somebody else offered the treatment.
Okay.
And then what happened?
What she do? She called out?
One of them dirty hookers, right? I knew it. I told you. Stop dealing with them chicks.
What's her name? It start with a C?
No, it's a P for Patricia.
Then you say it start with a P for Patricia.
I was so done. Chris, was it snowing outside when you went out to the car?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
She lied.
I didn't. My car even said it was snow furries.
She lied.
All right, y'all. It's 8:22. I want to thank you guys so very much for tuning in to Royale Urban Media. Was that somebody else's hair?
I think it was yours.
Mr. Wolf, you got another woman's hair pee on my table?
Don't pay it no mind. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Guys.
This is Chris and Cortese, Royale Urban Media, over and out.
Okay.